What's good, everybody? Welcome to the next episode of the Gifted Hoops podcast. We're joined here by my boy Jay Will to discuss Phoenix Suns basketball. This is episode 28 of the podcast. I got the count right. I've been killing it recently on these drops with the count, so y'all can't troll me in these comments. Jay Will, how you feeling? Introduce yourself to the people, man.
Yeah, what up, everybody? It's Jay Will. You know me on Twitter. You can check me out on all Twitter, TikTok, Instagram at Jay Will. Jay Will got it. So I'm coming to a scene near you, man. I'm trying to get out here, get myself exposed. Shout out to my boy Gifted who put me on one of my first podcasts. Actually, I think I got more to come as well. So I'm excited about this. I'm a real good basketball mind, just like my boy Gifted and other people. So let's get it cracking.
As a KD fan, how did you feel about his performances, and what do you think the trend with him will be headed into next season?
Well, man. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on wax because I keep saying we. I am a Kevin Durant fan, diehard Kevin Durant fan. I've been a Kevin Durant fan since 2011. I'm not a team fan guy. I don't have a team that I follow. You know, people can say that's a bad thing or whatever, but I love players. So I've been following his career since he came into the league, and I'm gonna follow it until he's done. So with that being said, I'm very hard on Kevin Durant. So for me, the things that I think of him and his capabilities are one thing. What he actually produces is another. And I think that's the difference that a lot of Kevin Durant fans don't want to face. Capability versus what's being done. So with KD in the playoffs, for me, it was two things. It was more of a processing issue. That's what I've been realizing. Like since he's left Golden State and since he left Russell Westbrook, he's been asked to process better than he's never had to. The team is relying on his processing ability. How am I processing this read? How am I processing this possession? What am I doing when I'm trying to go get to my bucket and I see the defense trying to take it away from me? How quickly am I processing that to be able to know what I need to do? If I need to come off of it too early, he holds on to it too long because he's so in love with his capability. But that's the time where you're supposed to come off of it early. That's the time where you realize, do you understand who you are? Because if you do, that's what the greats understand. All the players right now in the league, or players that's considered stamped top 10 of all time, they understood who they were. And that means that when I understand who I am, I know what the defense wants to do to me because of who I am. Kevin Durant is, well, I know who I am and I know what the defense might do or what they probably want to do, but guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna still show them they can't do nothing with me. Bro, you can't be that cocky, bro. You have to have some type of humbleness to you when it comes to understanding, bro, it is beautiful that the defense want to come and take away what you trying to do. Accept that and just make the right read, bro. Stop being so conceited and act like I can just rise above it and shoot it. But guess what? These teams they're getting wiser. Guess what? You're 7 foot tall, bro. Your handle is great. But guess what? We got some dogs. We got some people that's foaming at the mouth. We got people that's really, really quick on the court. Very, very quick when it comes to the lateral quickness. Guess what we gonna do? We gonna sit down like a chair. We gonna get in the gap. We gonna tell these guys, start playing with hands. Y'all stop all that. Sit there and watch him dribble, come over late, and then by the time he pulls up, he already knocking it down. No, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come at him quick. And it started way back in Memphis, and nobody understands. Memphis did it first. Way back when Tony Allen was guarding. Mm-hmm. They did it first. Then the second team that did it after them was the Spurs here and there. Right? And then the Warriors did it. They went down 3-1. They said, you know what? We gotta make an adjustment. We have to hound this guy. Right? He get into his spots too easily. Let's hound him. Let's cut off every lane he want to go to. Let's see if he'll make a pass. Let's see if he come off the ball. Let's see if he'll come off the ball, move around, get the ball back real quick just so he can get to his shot. Nah, Kevin Durant not gonna do that. He gonna over dribble. Kevin Durant is going to over dribble the basketball. And guess what? All the coaches know it. All the GMs know it. Some of the players are starting to get used to it. Oh, okay. You really think your handle's like that to just do whatever you want to do. Bro, you're 7 foot tall. You're 7 foot. You're not Kyrie Irving. You're not Allen Iverson. You're not low to the ground where you can over dribble the basketball. Even though those guys are still doing bad jobs at doing it either, because basketball is not played that way. But at the end of the day, when they do it, they can get away with not looking as bad as Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant don't understand that because he's too conceited with his ability and his capability. So now, that's what I thought about the playoffs. His processing was terrible. Defense, I was solid with his defensive performance. Processing, I was not. So then the second thing I was upset about was, I believe this has been a thing for Kevin in his life, in his career. When Kevin started missing shots, I think it's a frustration issue. It's more of a pouting issue. Like, oh man, I'm not getting my way. And it's like, okay, you just checked out, bruh. So now that you didn't checked out, they can feel it. The defender can feel it. The defense can feel it. A great coaching staff can pick it up in the middle of a game. We bothering Kevin. So now when he gets to a spot, they saying it's Aaron Gordon. Nah. They saying it's KCP. Nuh-uh. It's not none of that. Kevin is in his head. He's frustrated. He's pouting. So now the confidence, the belief factor in where I want to go and what I'm finna do is not there. It's more of a, man, I hope I make the next one. Man, I hope I don't get ripped. Man, I hope I don't lose it. That's how I feel when I watch him play. And when that takes over him, because it's really emotional. People don't understand how much personality, emotions play in this game. Everybody think it's just all attributes and you can be able to have a high IQ. No, emotions play a part. We humans at the end of the day. So when I'm seeing him, I'm like, bro, you hoping things go in at this point. You hoping something go right. And guess what? People will never pick it up when he's with Steph, when he's with Russ, when Booker start to go off. One thing about Kevin, he'll feed off of it. And it'll get him back going. It'll get him back into the groove. Oh yeah, I'm feeling good. Them boys, whatever. And people go nasty and would it be like, he getting carried. Okay, fine, I'll take it. Kevin, it's your fault. If people putting that narrative out there, you getting carried, it's because of what you out here doing, bro. But to me, it's more of a, okay, I'm not good at processing. My emotions is out of there. I'm rattled at this point. So that's why I say every player needs that second guy. So that second guy ends up turning up. So now you can feed off of it, get yourself back going. That's what Kevin Durant did in games 3 and 4 against the Nuggets, where I felt like those was his best performances against high level competition since 2021 against the Bucks. And he played great in game 4. And I still think he played great in game 3 because quarters 2 through 4, without that, they don't win. And he was highly efficient. He was really good on defense. Just that first quarter was stingy. So now, I just think that's what I think of Kevin Durant. So going forward to the second question is, I lost trust. I'm completely at this point where I just saw you do this 2 years back to back, and you did it against high leverage competition. So now, against high level competition, I'm worried about 2 things: your processing and how much you get rattled. You got to show me in high level competition you can process better or not get rattled. One or the other got to happen, because I feel like processing has always been a Kevin Durant issue. And I'm shocked. It's like, bro, you 16 years in the league, you haven't got better. But in the regular season, his processing looked good. His playmaking looked good or whatever, yada, yada. But you don't play high leverage competition all the time. So maybe that's the big reason why, right? So then the second thing, though, is, okay, if you don't get better at processing, KD, can you do a better job not getting rattled? Because that goes back to your point and my point that I agree with. It's not Aaron Gordon every time. It's your missing shots that you make that comes from you being rattled, bro. So can I see you the next playoffs not be rattled? Can you get on top of that at least? Because processing, I just don't got no trust. But when it comes to being rattled, I don't got no trust at this point either, because you did it 2 years back to back. But if you can show me you can get on top of that one, maybe I gain my trust back. But so right now, people ask me, what do you think about the Suns? What do you think about the Suns? This is what it come down. It come down to Kevin Durant has not played at a 1A superstar level against high leverage competition. The only way the Suns get where they want to go, no matter if it's Bradley Beal on his team, which I don't actually like to trade all the way, we'll talk about it, but unless If they would have went another route, which is the team, what I've been telling you, 2 pieces, build properly around it,
Right.
make it flexible, make the versatility flexible on the roster. Okay, either or, Bradley Beal or the other way, it's still gonna come down to 1A level play from Kevin Durant. I don't care what they say, and it's gonna take Devin Booker to be at 1B level, not option 2 level. I don't need you to be Chris Middleton. I don't need you to be Kyrie Irving. I need you to be 1B level. Why? Because Kevin Durant is not a playmaker as a lot of 1A players to be able to just elevate a option 2 player. No,
Right.
he has playmaking issues. So now that player needs to be 1B like. So now I don't think they're doing anything if that's not the case. If Booker is playing 1B level or 1A level and Kevin Durant's playing 1B level or option 2 level, you're not doing anything. I don't care what nobody say. They're not doing anything unless Kevin Durant's at 1A. And if you're asking me at this moment in time, I don't trust it.